How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Spoke.Zone tutorial series, where we'll go over how to set up the dashboard and we'll dive into the different settings Spoke.Zone has to offer. So let's dive right in. We're at the Spoke.Zone website, Spoke.Zone, and we'll go over to the top right, click Login, and here you'll have your associated email and password. Just enter that, and click Sign In. When you log in, you'll be brought to the Devices page. By default, your devices come disabled. So let's go over how to enable your device. To enable your device, we'll click this light bulb. You should see your disabled device. Simply click the box, click the Enable Device button, Enable, and there we go. We'll go back to View Enabled, and as you can see here, your device is now enabled. Alright, once your device is enabled, we'll go over to Dealers, set this up, go over to the top right, click Add, and here you can enter your information, name, phone number, email, just some good contact information to have. You can even upload individual logos and icons for each individual dealer, client, and user. So the logo is actually what you'll see when you click this menu. It's this logo right here. Right now we have the default Spoke.Zone logo, and the icon will be this little favicon in the web browser. You can also set the blue color up here. You can change it to, let's see, go with light green. And then once you have all this information filled in, you'll go down here at the bottom right, click Save. And this is basically the same for client, dealer, and user. Same thing going on here. You enter your name and contact information for each individual client. You can also upload logos and icons for clients as well as change the color for each individual client. And again, once you're done filling in all the required information, be sure to save in the bottom right hand corner. And onto users, click the add button on the top right again. And this page is a little bit different. So we have the contact information here, and we also have the permissions tab here. This basically designates whether they have any permissions at all, whether they can read the information, or whether they can read and write. And you can also set the status of each user, whether you want to disable or keep it enabled. You also have an option to reset their password down here. So for each device, you can set up models. To set up a new model, go to the top right, click Add, and here you can name your model. You can designate the type and also upload your own image. And for this, we'll just go with the display. And once this is uploaded, you have your name in here. You can edit the publish frequency and the logging frequency. So we'll click Enable Telematics. And once you've enabled the telematics, you can edit the publish frequency. Be sure to enter your desired publish frequency in seconds. To enable logging, go to the Logging tab. And here you can set the max log size and the upload schedule, even down to a specific time. So the dashboard is where you can really go in and customize everything to your needs. So on the top right, we'll go to Add Dashboard. This will open a new window. You might have to sign in. And this is what a default dashboard looks like. To start editing, we'll click this little settings icon up here. Go to Add Pane. Click the little plus. Let's see, we'll add a gauge. Name this speedometer. And here's where you'll enter your connected data source. Units, we'll go with miles per hour. Minimum and maximum, 0 to 100. Sounds good. Click Save, and here we will have a speedometer gauge. Let's see, let's make one more. For this indicator, we'll go with a seatbelt indicator, although you can set this up for any connected input that you have. And for the sake of this video, we will go to the Spoke.Zone data source, although for this you'll want to enter your, obviously your seatbelt sensor. And for on text, we'll set that to seatbelt on and seatbelt off for the off. Save, and here we go. We have a nice little indicator light. And to edit data sources, we'll click Add Data Source. So here we can see the type of data source, we can name the data source, and we can also select which device this data source is coming from. Also have your subscribe topics and publish topics here. And you can also toggle the JSON messages to yes or no. Click Save. And for each dashboard, you can set whether you want it to be a dealer or client customer type. For this, we'll go with client. And once you're done setting all that up, make sure you click Save or Save and Exit. Next up, we'll go over geofencing. To add a new geofence, click the Add button in the top right. Once you've created the new geofencing rule, we'll be sure to name it. We'll name this Work Zone. Then you can find your work zone on the map here. So first, I'll show you how to use the polygon tool. You can just create separate points here and make sure you connect the last one to the first one. And you can also edit this by using the Edit tool. Make sure you click Save when you're done. And you can also delete shapes. Click the trash can icon, click your shape, and be sure to click Save. You can also make just a standard square or rectangle shape. And when you use the Edit tool for this, you can also drag it around. And there's also a circle feature you can use in order to create a geofence. Once you have your geofence set up, let's set up the alert options. So you can use email alerts, text alerts, log alerts, or MQTT alerts. To add a new alert, click the Add button here, and you'll enter your email address that you want the alert to go to, the subject, and the email body. So for example, we'll type out truck number 12 leaving work zone. And set it to send alert when leaving. Then you would hit apply. And the text alert is very similar. You'll have to select your country, enter your phone number, and the text message, and then again when you would want these messages to be sent to you, whether entering, leaving, or both entering and leaving. You can also set up alert options to simply log, and add one of these, and select when you want the alert to be logged. Same thing with MQTT alerts. Simply choose when you want your alert to be logged. So once you've set up your geofencing area and when you want the alerts, next you'll select the devices that you want to be logged. So here we can go by specific devices, devices by OEM, and devices by dealer. So specific devices, it'll have your list of active devices. So you simply select your device or devices and click Save. Using the live map is pretty simple. In the top left, you can switch from the map version and the satellite version. In the bottom right, we'll find the Filter Devices button. And with this, you can search through device, dealer, and client. And this is just to narrow down your search results. To view data, we'll go to the Data tab. And from here, you can filter results. And you can filter by device, dealer, client, report type, and you can also filter by start date and end date. And once you've found the data that you're looking for, simply make sure it's checked, and then we can go to the top right and click Open Chart. Here you can select Line Chart or view your data on Google Maps. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped, and if you need any further assistance, feel free to contact us at the MRS team.